End quote. Mobile gaming in 2026 is getting out of hand. We have console-quality games right in our pockets, but let's be honest, playing them on a glass screen feels absolutely terrible. For the longest time, if you wanted a premium experience, you had to drop $100 on a Backbone One or a Razer Kishi. But what if I told you that a brand new challenger just dropped, packed with elite, un-driftable Hall effect joysticks, custom back buttons, and zero-latency connectivity, all for just $39. Yes, you heard that right. This is the brand new Abxylute S8 Lite. On paper, it sounds like the ultimate budget savior for mobile gamers. But as a tech journalist, I know that when a price goes this low, there is always a catch. And today, we are going to find out if this is the best deal of the year, or a compromise you'll instantly regret. Let's dive in. Alright, let's talk about what we're actually getting here. If you followed the handheld market last year, you probably remember the original Abxylute S8 and the Backbone Pro. They were solid, but they sat at that standard premium price tier. Enter the S8 Lite. Right out of the box, the first thing you notice is the form factor. This is a stretchable, telescoping controller that clamps onto your device. It officially supports any Android or iOS phone or tablet, as long as it measures 216mm or less. That means your massive iPhone Pro Max or Galaxy Ultra will fit just fine. But how does it feel? Surprisingly premium for the price. The grip texture is solid, and it doesn't feel like a cheap, hollow piece of plastic. Abxylute didn't just stripped down their flagship model, they redesigned the value proposition. Now, let's look under the hood, because this is where things get genuinely shocking. Usually, sub-$50 controllers give you cheap, generic analog sticks that will start drifting within 3 months. Not here. The Abxylute S8 Lite is packing full-sized Hall effect joysticks. For the non-tech nerds out there, Hall effect uses magnets instead of physical contact to measure movement. Translation: zero stick drift, ever. It's a feature we usually demand in $150 Pro controllers, and it's here on a budget device. And it doesn't stop there. We also get Hall effect linear triggers. If you play racing games or shooters where trigger depth matters, this is a massive upgrade over clicky digital buttons. Flip the controller over, and you'll find 2 programmable back buttons. Plus, look at this, the D-pad is fully swappable. You can choose between a traditional cross pad or a circular dish depending on whether you're playing fighting games or retro emulators. Honestly, on paper, these specs completely embarrass controllers that cost twice as much. Okay, so what's the catch? How did Abxylute shave the price down to a retail launch of $49, and a current promo price of just $39.99? Well, they cut the cord. Literally. The Lite in S8 Lite means zero wireless connectivity. Unlike the standard S8, there is no Bluetooth here. Instead, it relies entirely on a physical USB-C connector located on the right side. Now, for mobile gaming, this is actually a hidden blessing because a direct physical connection means zero latency. No audio lag, no input delay. It just works. But it also creates a massive limitation. Because it requires a physical USB-C plug inside the cradle, this controller is completely incompatible with the Nintendo Switch or the upcoming Switch 2, it is strictly a mobile and tablet affair. Additionally, you need to make sure your phone has a centered USB-C port, and if you use a ridiculously thick rugged phone case, you might have to take it off to get a clean connection. As a tech journalist, I always say that hardware is only half the battle. Software can make or break a mobile controller. Fortunately, Abxylute didn't skimp here. Through the dedicated Abxylute gaming app, you can fully remap every single button. But more importantly, you can fine-tune the joystick sensitivity curves and input modes. If you feel like the joysticks are too sensitive out of the box, you can tame them in the software. There's also a USB-C pass-through port on the bottom, meaning you can charge your phone while playing. Essential for long gaming sessions because we all know how fast Genshin Impact drains a battery. So, what is the final verdict on the Abxylute S8 Lite? Right now on their website, it's listed $4.39.99, with shipping starting in mid-July. If you are looking for a wireless controller to double as a Switch gamepad, this ISN and Oppos, see.It. But if your sole focus is turning your smartphone into an absolute emulation and cloud gaming powerhouse without breaking the bank, the S8 Lite isn't just a good option, it might be the only option that makes sense right now. It successfully undercuts the Backbone one by $60 while offering technically superior joysticks. That is a massive statement in this market. But I want to hear from you. Does the lack of wireless connectivity deal break this for you, or is that $39 price tag too good to pass up? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and I'll catch you guys in the next tech breakdown. Peace. End quote.